Despite their warmth and concern for others, INFJs tend to have very few close friends. This paradox of being deeply compassionate yet often solitary stems from a complex interplay of personality traits, emotional needs, and values. INFJs prefer depth over breadth in relationships. They are not interested in surface-level socializing or casual acquaintances. What they crave is authentic, meaningful connection, relationships where they feel truly understood, emotionally safe, and mentally stimulated. This naturally filters out most people, not out of arrogance or elitism, but because few are willing or able to engage at such depth. INFJs often feel like outsiders in social settings where small talk and superficiality dominate. They may participate politely, but the interaction often leaves them feeling drained or unfulfilled. Their introversion plays a significant role in shaping their social lives. INFJs need a great deal of solitude to recharge and process their experiences. Unlike extroverts who may thrive on frequent interactions, INFJs often find social energy to be finite and easily depleted. They are highly selective about where and with whom they invest their emotional energy. This means they might have only one or two friends, but those bonds tend to be enduring and deeply intimate. In many cases, their best friends are people they've known for years, with whom they've built trust gradually and deliberately. INFJs are highly attuned to emotional undercurrents and can sense insincerity, manipulation, or disinterest quickly. If someone doesn't feel emotionally genuine or aligned with their values, an INFJ will often withdraw, even if the other person never notices. This emotional radar acts like a gatekeeper, allowing only a small number of people into their inner world. They may struggle to relate to others who don't share the same level of introspection or ethical conviction. As idealists, INFJs often hold themselves and others to high standards, which can sometimes alienate potential friends who perceive them as intense or overly serious. INFJs tend to internalize their struggles and hesitate to burden others with their emotions. They are natural listeners and caretakers, often serving as confidants to others, but they rarely reveal their own vulnerabilities. This emotional self-containment can create an imbalance in relationships, where the INFJ is always supporting but seldom supported. Over time, they may distance themselves from people who don't reciprocate their depth or who fail to recognize their emotional needs. Their friendships, therefore, are not just about compatibility. They are also a form of emotional refuge, carefully cultivated over time. Trust is another crucial issue. INFJs are typically cautious about opening up. Their inner world is rich and complex, and they fear being misunderstood, judged, or dismissed. They may test the waters with small disclosures, watching carefully to see how the other person responds. If that response lacks empathy or understanding, the INFJ is likely to retreat, sometimes permanently. This cautious approach to vulnerability means they take a long time to develop close friendships, which naturally limits the number of people they grow close to. There's also a tendency for INFJs to feel like they don't quite fit in. Many report feeling different from a young age, more sensitive, more introspective, more concerned with existential questions and social justice. This sense of otherness can lead to social anxiety or a belief that no one truly gets them. As a result, they may avoid social situations altogether or keep their social circle intentionally small to protect themselves from repeated feelings of disconnection or disappointment. INFJs are often on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth that doesn't always align with conventional lifestyles or peer expectations. They may prioritize inner fulfillment, creativity, or spirituality over popularity or social status. Because of this, they tend to attract like-minded individuals who are also seekers or deep thinkers, but such people are rare. Their friendships often emerge through shared values or missions, rather than proximity or convenience. In a nutshell, INFJs have few friends not because they are antisocial or incapable of forming relationships, but because they value quality over quantity, sincerity over convenience, and emotional depth over casual rapport. Their friendships are not accidental. They are intentional, meaningful, and profound, built on trust, shared values, and emotional resonance. For the INFJ, a single true friend is far more valuable than a room full of fake friends.